In this video, we are going to learn about parallel lines. What are parallel lines? Two lines are parallel if they lie in the same plane and they do not intersect. So we have one pair of lines here. Let us call them as this is line L and the other one is line M. Okay. They are in the same plane. And do they have any point in common? Nothing is in common. This line L, if it is extended on either side, this way or that way, we can see that it is not going to meet the line M at any point. Similarly, M cannot touch L. They are separate by themselves. There is no point in common between L and M. Therefore, we can say that the line L is parallel to M. Alright. So I'll write here, this is the line L is parallel to M. This symbol says that the two lines are parallel. How do you read this? We read this statement as L is, that is the line L is parallel to the line M. The line L and M are parallel. Okay. Now, in this case, we have two lines. Let me name differently. I'll call this as line AB. And this is CD. Line CD. Okay. So, the line AB is parallel to CD. The line AB is parallel to CD. Alright. Now, suppose if you have a third line is coming in the same way. Now you have a third line that is also has no point in common. Then all the three lines are parallel to each other. Right? So only condition is they do not intersect. They should not intersect. That is the only condition for a pair or sometimes more than two lines having no point in common are called as parallel lines. Now, we'll also look at the properties of parallel lines. The first one we have reflexive property. Okay. Now, every line is parallel to itself. That is, if you have one line L, that line L is parallel to itself. Only if I call this as L, I can say that the line L is parallel to L. Right? Because they do not intersect. They have the reflexive property. It is just, in fact, they are overlapping. So this parallel to property is satisfied. L is parallel to L. That is the reflexive property. Now, if the line L is parallel to M, now in this first example, we have the line L is parallel to M. So if the line L is parallel to M, I can also say that the line M is parallel to L. If L and M are parallel, then I can also say that M and L are parallel. Like this is parallel to that, so that is parallel to this. And what is the name of this property? We call it as a symmetric property. Now the third one is transitive property, where we consider three lines. Alright, let me call this is a line L, the second one is M, and the third is N. So given the line L is parallel to M, if the line L is parallel to M, and the next pair of lines M is parallel to N. M is parallel to N. Then what happens? The line L will be parallel to N. That is, if the first line is parallel to the second, and then the second line is parallel to the third, then the first line will definitely be parallel to the third. It is written like this: if L is parallel to M and M is parallel to N, then L is parallel to N, right? And this is called as the transitive property. So this relationship of parallel to is satisfying all the three. Like it is reflexive because every line is parallel to itself. Then it is showing the symmetric property because if L is parallel to M and then M is parallel to L, and the third one, the transitive property, L to M and then M to N, therefore L is parallel to N, etc. Okay, thank you.